Somehow Pokemon got me excited for a mobile game. Death Stranding looks incredibly weird, but intriguing. And someone took the effort to completely remake the Sonic trailer. God bless you. I don't know how they did it, all right? I am so against mobile games in every way. I talk shit on them all the time, every episode I can, but god damn it, Pokemon somehow pulled me in. I'm excited for a mobile game. I hate to say it, but god damn it, it's true. Pokemon Masters looked incredible. We're gonna get to that in a second though. We're gonna cover some other stuff they talked about in the Pokemon conference that happened yesterday, which was pretty much every bit of Pokemon news aside from Sword and Shield. They're saving that for next week. But we got the news that Detective Pikachu 2 is coming to the Nintendo Switch, which I could give a fuck less about. I didn't play the first one. I didn't care to play the first one. It did not look intriguing to me. Any cutscenes I've seen on YouTube, etc., I'm just like whatever about it. It just looks like whatever to me. It's not even like a spin-off like Mystery Dungeon or those kind of, or Pokemon Ranger and stuff like that. That looks like it's like a different style RPG. Like this is just a weird story game. I don't know what it is. I don't want to play it. I don't care about Detective Pikachu, but a lot of people are excited for Detective Pikachu 2 on the Switch. The movie was awesome. I'm sure the movie's better than both the games combined. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's great, it's cute, it's fun, it's a romp. But hey, at least more Pokemon games are coming to Switch. That's good news for the Pokemon Company, good news for Nintendo, and good news for Pokemon fans. I just don't care about this one. And Pokemon Home was announced, which is basically Pokemon Bank, but for everything available on Pokemon. It connects Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Let's Go, 3DS Pokemon games, which then those connect to the old Game Boy games via the eShop. So it's everything connected under one umbrella now. You can transfer Pokemon around to wherever you want them to be with Pokemon Home. I'm sure it's going to cost money. I think Pokemon Bank costs money, so I'm pretty sure Pokemon Home is going to cost money. It's not going to be a free app if you're going to be doing all of this with Pokemon. They know they can get all this money from you pocket monster trainers because you want to trade up your Magikarp from your blue version all the way to your Sword and Shield. So that's a great way to do it. But that's nice. I'm glad we got a little hub to make sure all our Pokemon are going to make it safely from prior generations or other games to our current favorites. That's always great news for Pokemon trainers everywhere. And we also got to look at Pokemon Sleep. We didn't even get to really look at it. They just said, this is a thing that's coming. Pokemon Sleep, literally, they didn't tell us anything about it. The only thing we know, as far as I've seen at least, is that it tracks users' sleep patterns. And I'm like, there's fucking like a million apps for this. What do we need a Pokemon app for this? They said, in their own words, that it's going to be a gameplay experience unlike any other. But it's a game that you play while you sleep. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about here. Like, it's like Pikachu's going to interrupt me while I'm sleeping. It's going to be like 3 hours of consecutive sleep. Like, Pikachu knows I haven't woke up. He's like, great job, bitch. You didn't wake up. I'm like, what the I don't know what you do with Pokemon Sleep. The little trailer they had for it, literally, it was the whole first part of it was Pokemon Go, like, you guys have walked so many kilometers across the world, but now we got a new experience coming. Pokemon while you sleep. And it shows like Pikachu laying next to this guy in a bed with his cell phone next to him, and I'm like, I don't know, one knows what's going on here. What is Pokemon Sleep? I saw so many memes about it, like, Jesus, this is fucked. I don't know what gameplay this can have, but maybe they're gonna blow my ass away and be like, look, Shane, hi, you're stupid, this was awesome. Gotcha. I doubt it, but hey, we'll see about Pokemon Sleep. But the shining gem in this conference, in my opinion, was Pokemon Masters. They showed off a gameplay trailer for it, and it looked fucking awesome. The graphics were really sick. It looked just like Sword and Shield. Pretty comparable at least. It looked really great for a mobile game. It had Brock and Misty and Cynthia, and apparently it's gonna have trainers across all generations of Pokemon. Every one of your favorite trainers is gonna be in there. Apparently they had ace trainers from different generations, like the Kung Fu Masters, Karate Master, whatever the fuck they're called. It had a Pokemon Center, had a big town they show off in the thing. The battle system was actually a real Pokemon battle system, unlike Pokemon Go. And I told you that since DNA is working on this thing, they bring a lot of traditional elements into their games for the mobile game, and this does have a lot of traditional Pokemon elements. A lot of people are like, it's not gonna have traditional Pokemon elements, Shane. It's gonna be another bullshit. No, they're not as complex as Pokemon elements, but the battle screen, your Pikachu had Thunder Shock. There was 2 other moves for potentially moves or items. There was potions. There was an HP bar. There was leveling up. There was evolving. They had all of that. It looked far, far closer to a traditional Pokemon game than Pokemon Go. I don't like Pokemon Go because this is how you battle. Like, how is that? What is this? I don't even have to look. Are you fucking kidding me? This is how you catch Pokemon. You do that. I don't think that's going to be the case here. Like I said, it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty cool. It looks like they put a lot of heart, thought, and effort into it. All the trainers had red, blue, all these cool throwbacks to old Pokemon games. I'm like, why can't we get this in a core Pokemon game? Like, why can't Sword and Shield have like all this awesome shit in there, but like more like drawn out, more thought out, and like more like, oh, I can go to Kanto and do all this. I can go explore. I can catch the legendary birds over here and the legendary dog. Why can't we have an awesome, huge Pokemon adventure like that? Something comparable to Mario and Zelda, like what they've done with their series. I know I've said it before, but why can't we? Why can't we, Game Freak, please? If you're putting this much love and care into the mobile game, which, I mean, obviously it's not as complex as Sword and Shield's gonna be, but it does got a lot of love and care put into it. Even the intro had Blue being like, welcome to the world of Pokemon, just like a classic Pokemon game. And I was like, this looks nice. I'm actually excited to check this out. A lot of people are thinking it's gonna be gacha style mechanics where it's like you gotta put money in or you gotta buy like a little loot system thing, and you're like, oh, you got the super rare shiny Charizard, the stats are up through the roof. I don't know what the case is going to be there. I feel like maybe they'll make it better, but I think this thing is going to make them a lot of money. Pokemon Go made them a shitload of money. I think this thing is going to be right there with it, because more hardcore fans are going to be truly involved in this. I know I am excited to check it out, but if it is a super money grab, I'm going to be a little turned off. We'll see. They're going to talk more about it next month. I'm assuming at E3 or during the Direct with Sword and Shield. Who knows? But they said next month they're going to tell us more about it. And I cannot wait to see more. I can't believe I'm this excited about a mobile game, but I really am. I was sitting there thinking about, like, man, that's going to be awesome. Like, usually I talk about, like, I don't have time to play mobile games, but I'll make time for this one, right? If I'm getting an oil change, you know what? I'll look like a jackass and play my Pokemon game at the oil change place or wherever the fuck I am, at the doctor's office waiting room, wherever. I might whip up my phone to play Pokemon Masters. We'll see! But I am excited to see what they're bringing. Death Stranding just released a 9-minute gameplay trailer with a bunch of cutscenes and story. It had just a bunch of stuff crammed into 9 minutes, and it was fucking wild, weird, wacky, just out there. I could not follow it at all. Everybody on the internet it broke the internet. Every gaming YouTuber made a video like, oh my god, this is the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. Kojima did it again! And I don't know about that. I mean, it does look really awesome and intriguing, and I'm super excited to see more because it was really, really cool to look at. The graphics looked really awesome. The style of it looked really awesome. It had so much weird shit going on that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But none of it made any sense to me at all. It was so incohesive, which obviously it's Kojima. I feel like that's the point. We're not going to get the whole picture until we get the game, I'm sure, right? Like, oh, okay, now I get it. But it just like didn't make any sense to me, and it showed so many random gameplay mechanics. Like Norman Reedus' character is like pulling this ladder out of his backpack, and he like drops it down, and he's like climbing across it, and it's like so uninteresting looking to me. I'm just like, great, we can climb across a canyon with a ladder. What gameplay? I don't know. But like I said, it was really cool to see. There was one section with a gun. I was like, ooh, a gun. There was finally some action going on here. But there was action when he was running away from these monsters. He was hiding from like these bad guys that were tracking him down, and he was punching them and hitting them with a briefcase. All kinds of crazy shit. You should go check it out. It's definitely a fucking wild video game trailer, and got my attention for sure. Got the attention of the whole internet. So everyone's waiting to see more, and everyone's already putting all their money into this. Like, oh, this is gonna be the fucking hit of the year right here. I saw a lot of people being like, oh, this is gonna sell fucking millions, which I'm like, this is pretty fucking weird and complex and niche looking. Like, I feel like mainstream, I don't know how they're gonna handle this, but it does have Norman Reedus in it. Had a lot of other really famous actors in it, a lot of celebrities that you recognize, and so maybe that's gonna draw people in. I don't know, but I'm sure this game is gonna do well. Kojima, it's his first turn at bat after leaving Konami with his new company, Kojima Productions. So hopefully he knocks it out of the park. I really want to see that because Kojima is a beloved icon in video games, and we're all drooling and waiting to see what this thing really is. I'm sure we'll see a lot of it at E3, and I hope we get to see Kojima at E3. God bless you, sir! Some mad lad took time to actually recreate Sonic for the Sonic trailer. He made it frame by frame. He actually took the other model out, the shitty Paramount model, and put his own model in. And it looks pretty good. It doesn't look great, obviously. He doesn't have a millions and millions and millions of dollars to do fucking CG, all right? This is one guy. His name is Arthur Barano. I don't know why. I wrote Arthur at first because I'm like, obviously his name's Arthur. And then I was like, wait, no, that says Arthur. Who the fuck names their kid Arthur? Like, what the just Arthur. Is that a mistake? Were you at the hospital and your mom said Arthur?
My grandfather's name, actually.
Is Arthur?
Arthur's, yeah.
Well, there you go. Cameron's grandfather,
Seriously.
they messed up his birth certificate too. It's like, I feel like you're at the hospital and they're like, oops, we accidentally put Arthur, you're stuck with it, haha. My friend actually, his mom misspelled his name on the birth, or the doctors misspelled his name on the birth certificate or something. He's stuck with the name that was not intended. He was meant to be called Davion, and now he's legally called Dacion because there's an S on his birth certificate. But, you know, maybe this stuff happens. But I'm sure Arthur's parents didn't make a mistake. They made a bright, shining boy that took time out of his life to remake the Sonic trailer. And he did a great job. It had the Uni-Eye, the Sonic Uni-Eye, it had the gloves, it had the skinny arms and legs, it had everything that we wanted from a classic Sonic. It looks really great, like I said, but it had like this weird little wavy outline where like the other one wouldn't be. Only if you look close though. If you look close, you'll see it, but if not, it looks really good. Everything else in the trailer was the exact same. Had Gangsta Paradise, which I was still feeling, and I noticed something this time around when I watched the trailer, that the music is kind of Sonic-y at the beginning, and then Sonic throws a cassette into a cassette player in his little hideout where all his shoes and shit are, and then Gangsta's Paradise starts. And I'm like, oh, so that's why they use Gangsta Paradise, because Sonic threw the cassette in the cassette player, and maybe he likes 90s Memphis, I mean, not Memphis rap, which is my favorite. Maybe he likes 90s rap, because he obviously has a cassette of fucking Coolio, or maybe it's a burn cassette, I don't know. But he throws the cassette in the tape player and then it starts playing. So I'm like, oh, that makes a lot more sense now. A lot of people were saying like, why the fuck are they using Coolio? Sonic likes Coolio. This is canon now, right? Deal with it. But I like it. I love that a lot. It's like a juxtapose to like what your traditional Sonic, like happy, upbeat, like, but it's like a fun, I don't know. I like it. I thought it was fun. I still like it. But hey, the new Sonic is gonna look great. They're remaking it, and all these people putting all this effort into giving their own 2 cents. They're definitely taking a note of that, and they're gonna make it look great. I think. Apparently they got the artist from Sonic Mania, allegedly. He's like hinted at it on Twitter that it's him. People asked him if it's him, and he put up like a picture of Iron Man when he says "I am Iron Man." So it's like, okay, it is you. Because the art looks a lot like his art. But Sonic held up a thing saying, oops, we're delayed till 2020 because we got to redo everything. We didn't make Sonic look great. And he had a glove on, which that's important for Sonic. Sonic fans are freaking out that Sonic didn't have gloves. He's going to have gloves now. And the guy who does the art for Sonic Mania, obviously he's going to do a great job. He's going to make sure that Sonic fans are pleased because Sonic Mania pleased Sonic fans. Maybe they're not going to be pleased by the story, but at least the design is going to be good. I think so, at least. And it's pushed back to 2020, like I said, Valentine's Day specifically. I thought we might be able to get it this year still, but you know what? It takes a lot of fucking work to change the CG. They're putting a lot of effort in this Sonic movie. You better appreciate it. I know I'll appreciate it. I don't know if I'll like it, but I'm gonna go see it probably day one. And me and Cameron will go on a Valentine's date and eat some popcorn together and go see it. So looking forward to that, and thank you, Arthur, for giving us a little taste of what it might look like. But if you want to look like this badass on screen right here, hit up our merch store, FUgameCrue.BigCartel.com. We got shirts, we got mugs, great pricing, fast shipping, good quality. Thanks to people who bought shirts recently. Send me a picture or a video and I'll throw you up just like that in my movies. If you want to support the channel but you don't want to buy merch, we got a join button on the channel now, or we have Patreon, patreon.com/FUgameCrue. Check it out. There's links in the description for all kinds of other stuff. My channel, our skate channel. I'll see you guys later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
John Moxley doesn't like WWE. Yep.